YouTube? I'm Kirsty, and in case you missed Big Brother episode 20 tonight, I got you. Okay, so Mickey's veto punishment happened, which was a huge tent, set up in their backyard, where every time for 24 hours that he heard the call, he had to go and perform an alien autopsy. Basically what that means is he got his scalpel out and touched this huge fake alien and it squirted paint on him. And he had to do that for 24 hours whenever the Big Brother gods felt it necessary. Jack's punishment was a man dressed up like an alien who doesn't understand how things work. Basically just comes in and throws things on the floor and yells a lot, but it was pretty hilarious. Mickey says day one he promised Jack he would never vote against him or campaign against him. But in the DR, he says that he doesn't want Christy, Tommy, or Sis's votes because they are dead to him. The former six shooters have a meeting and Jack apologizes to Mickey. Mickey tells everyone just watch the show and see that everything he did was for them. He gets upset at Christy when Christy said, well, you're the one who wanted to break up the six shooters. And he's like, stop putting words in my mouth. If I didn't say it, I didn't say it. And I didn't say that. Jack realizes he needs 5 votes to say. And he's positive he can get Cliff's votes. He goes in and Cliff sits like this. And his last name's Hog. So it was hashtag the Hog Father, which I thought was great. Jack offers Cliff safety for 4 weeks. How? I don't know. I don't know how that could possibly happen, how you could even make that kind of promise. And he says anytime that Cliff wants him to be a pawn, he'll do it. Then it was time for the eviction, so they gave their speeches, and Jack's was like little weird things he learned about every house guest. Like, was it Christy who eats really disgustingly? And then when Tommy's sad, he curls his bottom lip, but when he's mad, he curls his top lip. Just really weird things like that. Hey, Rocky. Mickey stands up and says he won't campaign. He knows what he's done and what he said, and I guess he stands by it. Which, funny enough, tonight I discovered Mickey's mother's Twitter. That is something you guys should look at. Oh, I'm sorry. My leg is really sore. Thank you. Okay, so here is how the eviction goes. Holly votes Jack. Sis votes Mickey. Christy votes Mickey. Nicole votes Jack. Cliff votes Jack. Nick votes Jack. Tommy votes Jack. Kat votes Jack. Jack is evicted and is the first member in our jury house. So when Jack goes out to his interview, I think he was a little bit blindsided because Julie Chen Moonves was not pulling any punches. First she says, look, everything Mickey told you in private, you immediately went and told Tommy and Christy. And Jack says day one, they got his trust, and he also trusted Mickey, but since day one, he knew that Christy and Tommy were going to be like the ones he wanted to work with. Then Julie started saying, and if you've been getting on Big Brother Twitter, you know a lot of stuff went down in the house that they did not show. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Julie Chen showed it all. She asks why he was always so mad at Kemi, and Jack says because she talked smack on Mickey's cooking when he was cooking for everyone. So Julie's like, well, this is exactly what you said about her. He called her every name in the book. They were bleeping him left and right. He quoted Sam last year. Remember Sam saying she wanted to stomp somebody's chest and make it a mud hole? He said that about Kemi. So after the clips, like he apologized and he said Kemi is really a wonderful person. Which, like, how would you know? Like, did you and her even talk inside the house? I don't know. Again, I didn't have the live feeds. Maybe they did. Maybe this is just, third person stuff. And they did bring up, and I read this today, they brought up the rice pudding incident when Tommy was talking about Bella, and he said the proof is in the pudding, and Jack said, yeah, rice pudding. And since Bella is Asian American, a lot of people took that as like a slight to her race. Now, what Jack said was that was the day they had slop, and everyone was trying to make the slop taste better, and they started calling it rice pudding or some sort of pudding because of the way it looked when you tried to make it taste good. So he said all day they were talking about rice pudding. It was never anything racial. So, I know, draw your own conclusion from that. You can believe him, you cannot. But he is the first member of the jury. Our HOH competition was called Time Me a River. They had to go in a fake boat on a fake river. It was like a slide, but you were in a canoe, and you had an oar. And you had to get from the starting line to the finish line in exactly 9 seconds, or as close to 9 seconds as you could get. So Cliff clocked in at 9.70 seconds, Christy 9.19, Tommy 8.90. So right now Tommy's the closest because he was only 0.10 seconds from 9 seconds. Nicole did 10.20, Mickey did 9.39, Kat did 11.29, Sis 9.14, Holly 10.07, and Nick 9.82. Tommy is the winner. It is also Tommy's birthday. So that's exciting. So I think Sunday night is when they're going to say the results of the field trip. I think it would have to be because that's when you put 2 people on the block, right? And if the loser of that goes on the block. So I assume it's this Sunday. So I'm going to have to watch that late because, ladies and gentlemen, it's SummerSlam. And Wednesday, Big Brother's going back to, I'm going to say 7. Even though you guys don't live where I live. I don't know what. They're going back an hour like it used to be before Love Island. Since Love Island's over. And again, never got to watch episode 5, so I don't know. Oh, and something really cool is Kat, when she casted her vote for Jack, afterwards she said, Mom, Dad, you're going to Hawaii. So that trip she won at the veto competition last night, she gave it to her parents. That's kind of cool. I'm not saying America's favorite house guest cool, but that's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If me and my boob Rocky don't annoy you too much, feel free to subscribe. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I love you so much. If you're looking for a podcast, the amazing Oz Banks and I do one called Beyond Serious, Not Safe for Work. You can also follow me on Twitter at always_KIRSTIE. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. And for my wrestling people, I'm going to jump in the shower real quick and hopefully get in some NXT UK tonight. We'll see. Baby's at grandma, so this is my one time to sleep. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Bye.